channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping to watch this video. If you are not yet a subscriber, kindly hit the subscribe button. My name is Fisayo Patrick, and in this video I'm going to be talking about marketing habits that will help your business grow online. It's super fun, to have marketing tips and tricks and all of that. But one thing that I think we also need to have are marketing habits. You know how they always say that your business can never rise above your level of growth? Well, it is true. If you do not imbibe good habits that will help your business grow, you will not be in business for a long time. In this video, I want us to talk about marketing habits that will help grow your online business. These are habits that will not only impact your marketing, but your overall business growth strategy. So let's look at them one after the other. Number one, attend seasonal networking events. So I said seasonal, but it can be monthly, it can be twice a month, it can be once in 2 months, but make sure that you do that. It feels really good to work on our ideas in isolation. But if you do not go out to events, to places that, inspire our creativity, that inspires our innovation, that isolation will soon be our doom. This really works for me. I love to attend events. I attend events a lot. I can just get inspired by one word from the speaker. I can get inspired by a story that one of the speakers share, or, just by meeting people, just by talking to people, I get an idea for the next thing that I'm going to do. But inspiration is not the only thing that happens when you attend events like this. You'll be shocked to find out that there are people who need the kind of services that you offer, and they are yet to see service provider that best fits their needs. And if you do not go out, how will you meet people like that? I attended an event 2 weeks ago, and I spoke with a seat partner. The MC actually asked us to, introduce yourself, meet somebody. Whoever meets the highest number of person will get a cash gift. So all of us had to speak to each other, and I met somebody who was a realtor, and he didn't know how to use social media for real estate business. And I was able to speak to that person, and now I've gotten that person in my corner as a client. There's one thing I see a lot of this IG celebs do. So by IG celebs, I mean like the young thought leaders on Instagram. They deliberately attend events. They are strategic about attending events. And what happens at the end of the day is that they get invited by the host of the event or another thought leader to speak on their platform or to be a guest on their platform. So that way they are increasing their network. So if you are a business owner, you want to make sure that you are not working in isolation. You're also attending events like this so that you can network, you can get inspired, you can get clients, and you can show yourself to the world. Number two, start each day with a prioritized to-do list. And I say prioritize because to-do lists can be very long. I've written very, very long to-do list that everything that I want to do is there. To-do lists can be really long, but when you set priorities, you find out that you are doing the things that matter on that list. So there's something that I do. So I create a to-do list, and trust me, it's long as hell. Then what I do is derive something that I call a master list from that to-do list. So for instance, if I'm going to pray, study my Bible, respond to messages on social media, reply emails, eat, create content, send a newsletter, journal, arrange my desk, charge my power bank, charge my phone, I put everything down on a list. And then from that list, depending on what I want to achieve that week or what is really important for me at that moment, I derive a list of priorities. So I said a list of things that are priority for me. So from there, I could bring out prayer, Bible study, journal, responding to emails, creating content for that day. Another thing is to create a list of things that I want to achieve for that week. So I write everything down, and then I pick them up one after the other. I just make sure that I do anything to ensure that I am doing what is relevant for my business, what is relevant for my personal growth, what is relevant for my spiritual growth. So that's what I focus on. Number three, check for feedback. Every month, sit down, read or listen to your customer feedbacks, complaints, or reviews. So we really need to start paying attention to what our customers are saying. And I noticed that many people don't do that. Many business owners don't do that. They are more focused on creating content. Some are even more focused on getting followers, getting a lot of views, getting a lot of likes, ignoring what the customers are saying. Now, if the views and the likes are what is bringing in, what is expanding your bottom line, it's fine. but I think it is important to pay attention to your customers. Look at the questions that they are asking. Maybe you want to put that in your FAQs. Also, look at their complaints and try to form your ad copies, your captions based on the complaints. Okay, make sure that your copies are addressing the complaints. So there is no way you will do that if you don't pay attention to what they are saying in the first place. Another thing is check your social media platforms, check your Instagram DMs, check your Facebook messages, check your blog content and see the messages that you are yet to respond to. Sometimes because we are so busy, we tend to ignore that, little notification icon on our platform, and we are just pushing our content, creating products and doing so many things that we do in our business that we ignore the things that really matter. In your business, you definitely do not want to leave any customer or any prospective customer hanging. Another thing you want to do is to review your social media KPIs. So you want to go through your social media platforms and look at the content that is working, the content that isn't, the platform that is working and the platform that isn't. So you want to check for that content that is bringing you the most engagement, that content that is bringing you the most views, that content that is actually leading people into your DMs. That is where you need to be spending more of your resources and more of your time. Number 4, reach out to those people who said they will get back to you. So I spoke in my previous video on following up appropriately. So I said that if a prospective customer is not ready to make a decision immediately, you want to respect their preferences, you want to respect their timelines. So you want to send up a follow-up message or call at an agreed upon time to see if they have any further questions or they need additional information. So this is the time to do it. This is the point to do it. You need to follow up on those people who said to get back to them, or those people who said they will get back to you. So go back to your DMs and reach out. Send out WhatsApp messages, send out emails, and just make sure that you are following up appropriately. Number 5, write down your monthly revenue goal. So when I started business online, I didn't even know that this existed. I'll just show up, post whatever I wanted to post. Sometimes show up on social media, sometimes I don't. I was just, doing what I felt, what I knew. So I learned later from a training that you have to write down a revenue goal for each month and then write down a list of things that you need to do in order to meet that goal. But me, I was just doing it with faith, by faith. I was just doing things. I was just doing stuff. So now that I know, things are different. So I write out how much I want to make that month, and I write out the things that I need to do. So if it means calling up people, if it means asking for referrals, if it means creating content, if it means creating online course or whatever it's. Number 6, and last but not the least, is to upgrade. And I put this last because it is the pillar upon which every other thing rests. You need to upgrade your skills, you need to upgrade your knowledge, you need to upgrade the information that you have. So there was a time where I used to do Facebook a lot, and I was really skilled at Facebook. I was really good at Facebook, and I would help other people create Facebook accounts and so on. So I stopped using Facebook for a while, and I focused on Instagram and Twitter. By the time I got back to Facebook had already changed their methods, they had already changed their systems, that it got to a point where when people start asking me, when people come to me for help, I didn't know the next thing to do because I was focusing on another aspect. I wasn't focusing on Facebook. I wasn't upgrading my knowledge on that. So when I realized that was posing a risk to my business, and I was almost losing customers because of that, I went back. I went back to take a course on that just to upgrade my skill. So recently I was speaking with a makeup artist, and she said there's a lady that paid her for an upgrade class. So I asked, what do you mean by an upgrade class? And she said an upgrade class is when you pay to come and learn what you don't know before you get. So that's what they call it, upgrade class. For you, that will be taking up new courses, watching YouTube videos, reading articles, learning new things, learning from thought leaders, reading a lot, even listening to podcasts and, doing things that would increase your skill. And for me, so what I do is I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I listen to a lot of podcasts from people in my field. And podcasts are really super interesting to listen to because you can listen to them on the go. Being a successful business owner means that you have to keep learning. Okay, so don't work in isolation. Don't think that you know all that there is to know. You need to continue to upgrade. You need that upgrade class. That is all about this topic. And like I said at the beginning, that marketing tips and tricks are great, but you also need marketing habits if you want your online business to grow and succeed. So that's all I have concerning this topic. If you've loved this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Fisayo Patrick 1. I will see you in the next video.